What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays for new comic books coming out on September the 4th, 2019. What is up, everybody, and welcome to Weekly Wednesdays. It's a nice day today, not bad. Storms, hurricane is gone, it's not here anymore, so that means that we actually got all the books here today. Our friends at UPS actually kept me updated throughout the night too as well, and this morning made sure that all of our packages actually arrived today. And amazingly, everything arrived on time, and we're not missing anything, so that's actually not bad. As you guys know, today is going to be a big day because, well, the release is Spawn today. But before we begin, just to let everybody know, the pre-orders for the month of November is already up right now on our website. Everything that, in terms of the variant covers, they're all there too as well. And we're taking 17% off on the variant covers too. And then if you guys scroll down on the pre-orders this month, you might have noticed that we added a brand new category there, which is the independent publishers. For Image, IDW, Boom Studios, all those independent publishers has their own category now, along with DC and Marvel, solely because one, a lot of people have been requesting me to actually do that, and the other is that Undiscovered Country is actually up for pre-orders, which is a pretty big book for Charles Soule as well as Scott Snyder. That's going to be a pretty big book for the independent circuit coming up. Also, besides the pre-orders, we still have a little bit more of the Crain packages. A lot of people are actually letting me know if there's any more of the VIPs. We let everyone know that there is no more of the VIPs. That actually sold out after 2 days. There was only 10 available, and within 30 minutes that I posted it, I believe I was down to 4 only. So it's a pretty hot ticket item right now. If you guys have any questions concerning the packages, let me know. There's a couple of people that reached out to me concerning about the packages and how it works. For the most part, they are newer customers that comes to our signing events and newer customers that signed up here in the store. But for veterans, maybe just like yourself, for veterans, you guys already know how the packages work. It just gets tweaked a little bit for each artist depending on what their needs are and what they request. So, but if you are new to our signings and how it works, definitely just give us a call or speak with me, and I can definitely clear everything up in there too as well. But just to let everyone know, the Red Plus packages as well as the Blue Plus packages are still up for Clay and Crain, so you have not run out, and the general admission is up too as well, and every single one of the packages in there also includes COA, so that's actually pretty good news. So that's pretty much it. There isn't that much news. I know I put up a poll in there if you guys want me to go to New York Comic Con. I'm still thinking about going to New York Comic Con. Nothing solidified yet. We'll see how that goes, but there's a lot of books that we have to go through today, so let's get through all these books. First up, there's a lot. There's actually about 3 hardcovers and trade paperback that came by today. So we're gonna start off with Disney Frozen. This is Flurries of Fun. This is a full trade paperback. And another Disney book came by. This is the Disney Story Collection. This is the comic collection. So all the comic book that came out for Disney under the Dark Horse Publishing actually is collected in this. So this is actually a nice book for anybody who are very much interested in Disney princesses. And finally, this one came from DC Comics, the Batman Damn Collection. This is the hardcover. So the hardcover came first. I believe the trade paperback will be coming in pretty soon, not this coming months, but in a few months the trade paperback will be coming soon. But this is the hardcover, and if you guys are wondering if the Batman penis is in here, it is not. Now moving on to Marvel first. Marvel does have a pretty big week, but not as big as DC and obviously the independent circuit. So we're going to start off with Marvel with Apparently, we're going to start off with True Believers. This one is the first one, the Intelligent Hulk. And then this is one of those, the facsimiles that Marvel and DC are going to start printing. But this one's the Marvel one. This is the Spider-Woman number 1. Star Wars issue number 71. Here is the Star Wars Greatest Moment issue number 71 variant cover. This one is a little bit of a mouthful. This is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Dark Temple. This is issue number 1. Agents of Atlas. This is issue number 2. Future Foundation. This is issue number 2 as well. Conan the Barbarian. This is issue number 9. Old Man Quill. This is issue number 9 as well. And here is the Punisher, issue number 15. And here is the variant cover. Now we're going to get into, for the whole month of September, essentially because of the success of the Immortal Hulk wraparound cover. So essentially they're doing the wraparound cover for most of their titles. So this one is the Immortal variant for Punisher. That's the wraparound cover there. Fantastic Four. This is issue number 14. This is actually a beginning of a big storyline for the Fantastic Four called Point of Origin. So this is part 1 of it. This is issue number 14. And here is the Immortal variant cover for The Thing. The Immortal variant cover for Invisible Woman. This one for Mr. Fantastic. And here is one for Doctor Doom from Ryan Brown. And finally, everyone's favorite It artist. This is Inyuk Lee's Human Torch. And here is the Immortal Hulk, issue number 23. And here is the Immortal variant cover, the wraparound for Immortal Hulk. Savage Avengers, this is issue number 5. And here is the Immortal wraparound for Savage Avengers. And here's one of the 2 Absolute Carnage tie-in that came out this week. This is Scream, issue number 2. Here is the Mark Bagley variant cover, that's the connecting cover. And House of X, this is issue number 4. And here is the issue number 4 variant cover as well. Here is the connecting cover. And finally, the Scotty Young Ghost Spider Annual. This is issue number 1. And 2 of the veterans for the Spider-Man era back in the 1980s. This is Spider-Man, the big one, issue number... Going Big, issue number 1. And here's a brand new number 1 for Marvel again. This is Alpha Flights. This is True North, issue number 1. And here is the variant cover. Web of Black Widow, issue number 1. This is apparently the definitive origin story of Black Widow. And here is the variant cover. And finally, the second one out of the Absolute Carnage tie-ins. This is Symbiote Spider-Man, issue number 1. And apparently there is a new character or an old character introduction that hasn't been used in years. Now moving on to the DC Comics part of the show. This is Doom Patrol, Weight of the World. This is issue number 3. Here is the variant cover for it. The Dreaming, issue number 13. Here is one of those facsimiles for DC. This is Batman, issue number 181, which is the introduction of Poison Ivy. Superman Up in the Sky. This is issue number 3. Lois Lane. This is issue number 3 as well. And the variant cover. Batman TMNT, this is issue number 5. A Giant Size Harley Quinn, issue number 65. And the Frank Cho variant. Supergirl, issue number 33. And the Derek Chu variant cover. Green Lantern, issue number 11. And here is the issue number 11 variant cover as well. Deathstroke, issue number 47. And here is a variant cover. And here is a brand new release from DC. Apparently it's called Doomsday Clock, issue number 11. And here is the variant cover. Justice League, issue number 31. And here is the Justice League, issue number 31 variant cover as well. And finally, one of the few new ones for DC. This is Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul. This is issue number 1. And here is one of the big ones this week. And moving forward from DC, apparently, this is Legion of Superheroes, Millennium, issue number 1 of 2. And from the teasers that Jim Lee has leaked out or revealed, the new character in all green will be revealed here. And here is the variant cover. Since the disease is actually doing really well, this is a brand new one, A Good Day to Die, issue number 1. And here is the movie variant cover and the Francesco Mattina variant cover. And then finally, the direct sequel to Heroes in Crisis. This is Harley Quinn Poison Ivy, issue number 1. Here is the this is the Harley Quinn variant cover, and finally the Poison Ivy variant cover. And obviously, since it is coming to the artist's fall winter session, this is the blank cover. Finally, moving on to the independent circuit, which has a very obvious big release this week, which is the big release this week for all books. But we're gonna begin with Sonic the Hedgehog Tangled and Whispered, this is issue number 2. Marvel Action Spider-Man, issue number 8. Samurai Jack, this is issue number 4. Transformers Ghostbusters, this is issue number 4. And here is the variant cover. Space Bandits, this is issue number 3. And here is the variant cover. Here is Usagi Yojimbo, this is issue number 4. Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel is starting their crossover storyline called Hellmount. This is the prelude to it. This is Buffy, issue number 8. Here is the variant cover, and another one of the variant covers. Fallen World, issue number 5. Berserker Unbound, this is issue number 2. The Wicked and Divine, this is issue number 45. And here is the variant cover. Redneck, issue number 23. Birthright, this is issue number 39. Die, issue number 7. And here is the variant cover. One of the big books that came out this week too is not this week, but like a couple of months ago. This is Sea of Stars from Jason Aaron's. This is issue number 3. Here is Wired, issue number 4. And one of the new ones for the independent circuit, this is Everything, issue number 1. Battle Pug, this is issue number 1 as well. Pretty Deadly, The Rats, issue number 1. Trage, this is issue number 1 as well. Something is Killing the Kids, this is issue number 1. And finally, like I said, the not big surprise this week, this is Spawn, issue number 300. This is the McFarlane main cover. This is the sketch cover. Here is the McFarlane Capullo variant cover, the Virgin cover, and here's another Capullo and McFarlane variant cover, and the sketch cover, everyone's favorite J. Scott Campbell's variant cover. Here is Jason Shawn's variant cover. I'm not quite sure who this is variant cover. And finally, this was meant to happen. This is the Spider-Man 300 variant cover. And that is it for this week's Weekly Wednesdays. Just keep in mind, oh right, one more thing too as well. We have the 1 out of 25 and 1 out of 50s variant cover, Virgin variant cover. Unfortunately, they have already been claimed before we can actually even release this video. They were claimed about 2 months ago. So, we had those, or we have it now. So, that is it. That's it for this week's Weekly Wednesday. Just keep in mind that pre-orders are up right now, and it's going to be ending at the last Monday of the month, as always. It is a pretty big. It's going to be a pretty big pre-order for the month of November. A lot of things are being released by DC and Marvel there, especially for Image with the Undiscovered Country. That was a big one for San Diego Comic-Con. The Crain is actually coming out pretty soon too as well, so there are still some passes left in there, so don't miss out on that. That is actually one of the biggest signings that we have here, at least here in Miami for a comic book store. What ended up happening is that you guys actually crashed our site for about 2 days during the weekend. Logging in, I can see the traffic, the analytics for the traffic, and it kept crashing the site. So I had to take down the pre-orders a little bit, just so that people can catch on that the pre-orders are not up yet. And then I had to put it up late Sunday morning, just so that it can, well, doesn't matter what I did. But anyways, site's back online now. Please don't crash it again. Actually, it's kind of a compliment that you guys are crashing the site, because you guys are logging into our website. But nonetheless, the site is up now, so you guys can do your pre-orders. No more crashing. Everything should be okay. The Crain packages are still there too as well. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. But until then, I will see you guys today. There's no storm, so stop on by. Peace out.